Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. One game for all the marbles. Winner gets the glory.
Feeling you, MP.
One game to decide the title. Win tonight, you live for...
Here we go, MP! You know you can do it!
You guys rule! Best squad ever! Go, go, go!
Don't worry about them, MP! You can beat anyone!
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Knicks. Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. The backcourt pair will be Brunson and DiVincenzo. And it's Robinson in at the center. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's prime time, and at the 3, the small forward. Take a look at the Knicks. Well, as underdogs, Greg, they weren't even supposed to be here at this point, but they've been fantastic the entire postseason.
I mean, it's hard to think of a greater accomplishment. Winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road, but
I agree.
They've shown they can beat this team. They believe in themselves, and Kevin, I think they've got a real shot.
I do too. Prime time's shot is good.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Brunson. Owing the 3 from primetime. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 5 now.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
For the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. They trail by 9 points. Randall down low. Sohan's there. Randall no good. Here's primetime, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson a screen on Paul. 6 to shoot. Brunson no good. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 17-5 run here. Pass to Primetime. The shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Primetime, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Here's Brunson, gets the 14-footer to fall.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Vassell, the pass to Primetime from 20 feet out. And that's good off the glass that time. 19 points for Primetime.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Robinson. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 14. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against New York was outstanding. He tallied 50 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Nimble. Inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Primetime, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's an 18-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Primetime. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 28 points for Primetime.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
We've got Johnson. Also Collins out there. Jones is out there with Primetime. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. At the top of the key, Sims. Anunoby left side. Out to Brunson. For three. Primetime grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Johnson, the pass to Primetime. Good, nice job down low. 30 points for Primetime.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Sims kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. To the wing on the left. McBride with the ball. Brunson surveying the D. Off target from outside. Here's Primetime, and he comes up with the deuce. 32 points for Primetime.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Pass to Primetime. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Primetime's got 34.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Collins. Brunson outside. Wide open look. They grabbed their own miss. Sims. Here's McBride. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's up a 3. Can't hit that one.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to McBride. 4 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
New York calls timeout. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Brunson, no good.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And it's Primetime missing. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the Knicks miss again. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Money from the wing. Primetime's got 39.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. They need this. And it's laid in by Randall.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Here's Primetime, and good that time. Primetime's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Randall no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. That one drops for him.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And it's Brunson missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the score, and looking at where the... And that's all for us.
And we're back courtside at Game 7. And the San Antonio Spurs have done it. They are the NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Number one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. MP, the growth that this team has shown from last year to this year is nothing short of astonishing. I mean, you guys went from missing the playoffs to hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy. True. And you personally were a major driver in that success in only your rookie season. So I'm wondering, how much further can you go? People are already saying you guys are the next great NBA dynasty. What do you think?
Well, you know, it takes a lot to build a dynasty. You need an entire organization to be in total alignment, everyone on top of their game. And luckily, that's what we have here, you know. I like our chances more than anyone to do something like that. You know, you need a special group, and we have a special group, and we can make special accomplishments, you know what I mean?
Any worries this year might have been something of a fluke?
Come on, this guy won a championship. He's lobbing tomatoes. Whatever, something about a fluke.
Yeah,
all right,
I got
sit down, Curso. It's my turn.
No, not at all. You don't luck into something like this. When you have as many talented people throughout your whole organization, you prop them up so you can get the most out of them. You know, so even if somebody stumbles, you got somebody there to pick them up.
MP, I've got a question for you in the back.
Nope, hold on.
MP.
I have more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness as newly minted champion MP joins us in the studio. MP, welcome, brother.
Thanks for having me, Jalen. I've been watching this show since I was 15. I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan. Happy to be here.
And we're so happy to have you, MP. Like, you are an absolute revelation on the court. Just between your basketball IQ, your dogged determination.
All right, enough, Toby. No. Y'all got to lay off my man, Toby. He brings a valuable perspective to the show. Yeah.
Valuable perspective.
Valuable nerd perspective.
And they all matter. You should know. What you play, 12 minutes in the league? No. What I'm saying is, you were a valuable teammate to the team. You called out coverages from the bench.
Yeah.
You helped everyone in practice get ready for the game.
There we
That's
go.
what matters,
There we go.
man.
I like that.
Not as much as playing the game. That's
And Jalen, you never averaged more than what? 7 points a game?
8.2.
No. Let me finish. But you brought a tenacity and an edge that helped the team maintain a competitive mindset for 48 minutes. And, you can't win without everyone bringing something unique to the table.
Okay.
And that's why I love this
You
show.
are a heck of a player, and you've got your squad to number 10 on my dynasty list for a reason. But I know television. I know podcasting. I know entertainment. And I let Toby shine the exactly correct amount.
Which is 2.3% per episode.
Oh, Toby.
All right, I'll let y'all do it.
MP, as someone who has won a championship myself.
Oh, what did you average? 2 minutes per game?
Oh, that's not important, Russell. You and I know, as champions, that sports, they're not won on a spreadsheet. They're won in here and in here. So I want to know from you what it's like for you in here and up here. What would you say is the single most important part of your mindset, of your approach to the game that's allowed you to reach the top of the mountain in your rookie year?
I would say sacrifice, Russ. Everyone in the NBA is capable of more than what they show on a game-to-game basis, right?
For sure.
But special players, they sacrifice for the team so the team can flourish, right?
Absolutely.
And, you don't just sacrifice your touches. You sacrifice your body. You sacrifice your time. And sometimes, you sacrifice relationships with friends and family who don't understand what it takes to be great. Because, when you're accountable to a team, the last thing you want to do is shortchange anybody that you're going to war with. They deserve everything that you got, and you expect the same out of them too.
Oh, that's beautifully said. This is something you won't hear me say very often, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, my man.
Because he doesn't know nothing about sacrifice.
Well, I'll sacrifice you at the end of this show if you want.
As long as it's not Toby.
That's right.
My man.
Because I'm important.
MP, it has been an absolute joy having you in the studio. I think we can all agree one of our best guests ever. Thank you for sharing your perspective with us, brother.
Anytime, Jalen. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Jalen.
Shall we do one? Shut it,
Jalen! It's a possible slogan. Taking it down.
Good game, MP. MP has put himself among the greats this season.
Man, respect to MP on winning his finals MVP. Lucky I was out there guarding you.